to a woman who cannot know the depth of my love, yes, I will always cherish you. Always. Clarke. It's pretty romantic stuff, huh? And look at the flowers. Look at the flowers, son. Aren't they beautiful? Oh. Do you know that your daddy can be the most charming man in the world when he wants to be? Do you know that? Oh, honey. But I will tell you one thing I know for sure, and that is that your daddy is always going to be there for you. Always. Mm-hmm. He may not always be there for me, but I know that he will be there for you because he loves you. He does. He loves you very much. Yes, he does. Look at this. Yes, he does. Oh, let me hug. Sit up here. There's my boy. Oh, yes. Darling. Hello, darling. How was your day?
Very busy.
Oh. Were you able to take care of all of those invoices?
Everything checked in. Hey, little guy. Hey.
What, you want to say hello to your big sister?
You know, it won't be too long before he actually does.
I know. He's so smart. Oh, Macy, I can't tell you what joy this child has brought into my life. The same way you did, and still do.
Oh, Mom. I'm happy for you.
Oh.
And concerned as well. Is all this from Clarke?
Yes?
And where is your husband tonight?
Ready for a swim?
I'm ready for something. I don't know if it's a swim.
Down, boy.
Down, boy? I'm a starving dog. You're holding out a piece of steak and you're saying down, boy?
Are you comparing me to a piece of meat?
Well, that's not exactly what I meant. Look, why don't we just get our robes on and go back to my apartment?
No, none of that.
Don't you think it's a little risky?
Being here alone with you?
No, I mean being alone here at the house. What if Stephanie should walk in?
Well, that's why we're not going to do anything provocative.
You don't call this bathing suit provocative?
It's a swimsuit, Clarke. It's nothing.
Well, I won't argue that.
Will you stop with all the charm?
Why?
Because it reminds me of some things.
What? All the fun we used to have? All those good times?
Come on, let's go cool off.
You know, I jump in that pool, I guarantee it's going to heat up 20 degrees.
All right, you're on.
I suppose I could use some stress-reducing activities. What would you suggest?
Well, I think the first thing would be to eliminate the source of stress in your life.
Well, that would mean finalizing my divorce with Brooke.
I would never suggest anything like that.
Yeah, well, sometimes I wonder if that isn't the answer. I've tried so hard. I've done everything I could to put it together with Brooke. I don't know. Maybe it is the fact that I'm so much older than she is.
No, age has nothing to do with it. You're not too old for Brooke. You're not too old for anyone.
Well, that's very kind of you to say, but looking at it realistically...
No, I am being realistic. Age is not a factor. You're not an old man, Mr. Forrester. And I can't believe that your wife isn't attracted to you physically.
She's attracted to my son, not to me.
And I'm telling you, I don't believe it. I don't see how any woman that knew you couldn't be attracted to you. Oh, but we are talking about stress management techniques.
Hi. Have I got a surprise for you? Want some more?
No, thanks.
You're thoughtful.
Always.
Well, this should take your mind right off everything.
It's quite a meal.
Quite a meal? Quite a meal? Do you know how many times I basted that bird in the last 3 hours? This is more than quite a meal, it's a feast. A tribute to my culinary prowess. The likes of which you will not see until my next meal, which will be precisely at this time tomorrow.
Really?
Yes, I'm going to cook for you every night.
You're gonna quit work?
Well, maybe not every night. After all, we do have to have time for other activities, don't we? I love you. I want to make you fat with my dinners. I want to make you delirious with my lovemaking. And then eventually, someday I want to make you a baby.
All right, yes, let's try to get rid of some of the stress in my life. Now, jogging and swimming, lifting a few weights, I do all that.
You do?
Yeah, 4 times a week. Perhaps I should consider more carousing and more drinking.
No, I don't think that'll help.
No, of course not. The fact is, all this stress I'm carrying around, I've been carrying around for quite some time. Ever since a particularly ill-advised trip to Europe last fall. When I came home to find my life completely different from what it had been when I left. Look, I'm sorry. I'm really not very good company. I apologize. Thanks for trying, though.
I haven't tried anything yet. Why don't you go lay down on the couch?
The couch.
Well, as well as being a nurse, I'm a certified masseuse. Shiatsu, deep muscle, Swedish, I know them all.
You do?
Yes. Trust me, you're gonna feel a lot better.
All right, sure.
Here, why don't you turn this way a little bit? There you go.
Oh, whoa. Oh, wow, that's wonderful.
That's the idea.
Where did you learn this?
At a school in Wisconsin. You know, why don't you take the shirt off? Believe me, you'll be glad you did.
Wasn't that refreshing?
Well, in my opinion, water is truly refreshing when it's poured with scotch over ice.
You're always difficult about swimming.
There's only one exercise that I really excel at.
Yes, you've specialized in it, haven't you?
Not lately.
How about some music? How about a little cold lemonade?
Do you remember this song?
Yes, I remember it.
It used to be one of our favorites. I remember a certain hotel in Carmel where we spent all night dancing to this.
It's been a long time.
Not too long.
Oh, look what we have here. There you go, darling. Oh, look. Isn't this right? Macy, I really don't know where Clarke is at the moment.
Do you want to know?
Well, I assume he's at work.
I just came from work, Mom.
Well, go ahead. Tell me, was he there?
No. Now I'll ask you again. Do you want to know where Clarke is?
What do you suggest I do, Macy? He's my husband. When we were married, we signed a prenuptial agreement, giving him permanent half ownership in this company as of our second wedding anniversary.
But you're still not sure of him, Mother. We both know that. He could be out with another woman right this minute. He's very capable of that.
No. Clarke wouldn't do that.
Well, if you believe in him, Mother, just say so. I don't sense it in your voice.
I want to believe in him.
Of course. Of course you want to believe in him, Mother, but do you? I mean, can you?
You're right, of course. I've got to do something to get rid of these doubts. I can't go on living like this, wondering, worrying, being suspicious of everything he says and does. But what do I do, Macy? How can I prove to myself and to everybody else that he is what he claims to be and what he appears to be? Or if this whole thing is just some big lie.
I don't know. But whatever it is, you better come up with it quick. The clock is ticking. We have 3 days to find out the truth. And after that, the truth doesn't even matter. Because everything you have worked for, everything you have spent your life building, half of that is going to belong to Clarke. Now, I don't have to tell you that could be the downfall of both of us.
There are no coincidences.
What do you mean?
I haven't heard that song since we were married. You know, Kristen, sooner or later, you're gonna have to stop fighting this.
It isn't right, Clarke. Let's not kid ourselves about that.
It's more than right. It's destiny, Kristen. I've been thinking about you so much, even before you came back into town.
Clarke, you're a married man.
It's not a marriage. It's a business deal.
I'm sure she doesn't see it that way.
Chris, how about if I divorce Sally?
Divorce her?
I'm gonna divorce Sally anyway. Can't you see? I'm not married to Sally. Not in the true sense. It's a mutually beneficial relationship, and we both got something out of it. But now it's time for it to end. It's time for you and me to begin. 3 days. 3 days. And I'll divorce Sally. You have my word. Come on. Let's go back to my apartment.
No, Clarke.
Not until you file for divorce.
Is something the matter?
No.
Yes, there is. I just mentioned the idea of having a baby and you kind of went south on me. Sweetheart, don't worry. I'm not in a cold sweat to become a mother if that's what you're worried about. Rich, there's something obviously very much on your mind. Tell me about it. Something happened at work, didn't it?
Yeah, something happened at work. And it's very much a family matter. You're gonna have to give me a little space on this one, Doc. I'm still putting it all together.
All right, you've got it.
Now let's get back to this incredible meal.
I just hope this problem that you're having doesn't have to do with your father and his wife.
Why?
I thought it would be nice if we had them over one night this week and I could cook dinner.
I think that's pushing it, Taylor.
Really?
No question.
Well, the way Brooke treated us at the party the other night, she was very accepting of our marriage, very friendly.
Trust me. It's too soon.
This problem that you're having, does it have to do with your father's marriage?
No.
Sorry. I had to ask. Listen to me. Whatever it is that's going on with you, Rich, I promise you it will pass. But this won't. This is forever. I love you, Rich Forrester. Nothing can ever come between us.
Why don't you turn over?
The Midwest, huh?
That's right. You know, I really don't need you to talk to me while I'm doing this. I don't need to be entertained, so why don't you just relax? Okay? Just relax and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't been good to yourself. You know that I can feel so many layers of stress. Been there a long time. Too long. We're just gonna have to start taking better care of you. You're too important to all of us. Oh, to be feeling this kind of pain, it's everywhere. It's in your arms. All the way up to your shoulder. Oh, right into your neck.
You can't know how good this feels.
I have an idea.
No, you don't. It's been almost a year.
Since what?
since I've been touched this way by a woman.
It's not right.